Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 23 of our Astropolis Let's Play series, where today we are finishing off our automation of our inscribers. That's taken care of, completely done. And we're working on figuring out how level emitters work so we can automate other things with our charger, how the Redstone card with LaserIO works, and other things. So let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata. Today we're going to continue right where we left off last episode and continue working on automating our stuff here with LaserIO, our inscribers. The only thing that I guess it doesn't really make too much of a difference. That's a lot of lasers that we need to have ultimately hooked up to this. It really doesn't make a difference, but you know, it is something to consider. There's a lot of lasers being flung around. Good thing they don't hurt you, right? Anyway, in between episodes, I went ahead up and set a fairly compact, I'd say, automation here set up for our printed silicone automation. So basically what I have set up here is an interface, and that interface is told to keep one piece of sand in stock at all times. That piece of sand gets extracted, gets sent up into this laser node, and gets deposited into the top of our charger. And if we go to, I believe that's going to be on the south side, you're going to see that it is configured to be inserting on the up. It's sneaky. So that gets deposited the sand. From there, the silicone then gets extracted from the down because the charger is specific. Also have power coming into these, by the way. So sand gets inserted sneakily into the top and then sneakily withdrawn from the bottom. Goes back into the laser node, the silicone goes into the laser node, comes down here, and then gets inserted into our subscriber. Again, it's sneaky peeky on that, and it's inserting. Actually, no, it's not being sneaky because this is a valid insert slot for that middle. You're allowed to insert from the back. So it gets inserted from the back, and then it gets pulled out from the back again, and then inserted right back into our interface, which is dumping the printed silicone into our system. So we have 532 silicone. I took the drawer that we had over there that was in there that had all of the silicone in it, and I put it, look, even more. I set it up so that the silicone was in our drawer system on the other side there. So this process will run until that drawer fills up. Once that drawer fills up, it will back stuff over here because it's going to have nowhere for it to go. Wrong. It's not going to back stuff over here. It's going to fill up our system. So really what I would need to do, this is infinite loop. Ideally what I should do, isn't there a thing where I can turn this on and off with redstone? The emitter, right? Level emitter? Yeah, level emitter. Can I request one of those really quick? And then say, okay, when the printed silicone, I don't think I need 500. Can this be set? I can get a redstone card. Or a AE level card? Is that what it is? No, not. I need what's the card that allows redstone control? Oh, redstone card. I thought I said redstone card, but I guess not. Let's just make a stack of those. And then redstone card. We can put that into our interface, which will allow redstone card. That will allow me to enable this interface with redstone, right? Oh, no, you can't put that in there. Okay, so that can't go in there. So I can't turn this off, can I? No. So that can't be turned off. I could... This can have a redstone card, right? I could tell this. Man, then I have to hook this up funky. I could say this. There is the redstone card. This thing. How does this work? Make it and be quick about it. You. Input, output. Yeah, input a signal. No, I want you to not operate when... on the south side, can I turn off? Let's So this is going to pause this because the silicone's going to be stuck. Nope. I was like, can I insert the redstone card into here to tell this to not operate when there's a redstone signal? Oh, redstone signal. Oh, I can. Okay, so when that has a high redstone signal, I can have it not run. Or it only runs with a high redstone signal, right? Yeah. So it still isn't going to operate. It's not doing anything because it doesn't have a high redstone signal. So if I take this level emitter and I pop it here, it's offline. Does this need a cable? Does it have to be attached to a cable? There we go. Okay. So now that's emitting a high redstone signal. I mean, it is. We want it to emit redstone when above or equal to. We want to grab printed silicone. And we want to say emit a redstone signal when that's greater than 512. Yes. That is receiving. Oh, you know what? But that would need to have that signal on this side then, doesn't it? Is... Okay, what if you are sneaky on the down, so what if I just move this card to the north side? Because that's where the redstone signal's coming from now, right? Operate on redstone signal high. Is that not how that works? So if I disable the redstone signal, that should... Oh, you know why? No, it's not going to work because it's not on there. Okay, well, how could... I'll figure that out later. That's a project for another day. Let's get this operated. I don't mind if we have thousands of that right now. I just don't want it to completely fill up my system with printed silicone. So we need to figure out some way to disable this. I don't know exactly how. And I wonder, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so let's get this part started. So as we know, we had last episode, we got our printed circuits, right? Let's get rid of that stuff. We got our printed circuits, so we have a stack of each of those. So we're ready to go here. Now what we want to do is get our processors sorted out. So in order to do that, we're going to end up needing one of each of these because we're going to need to filter these guys. So let's go ahead and grab these, and we want them in that order. And we are going to say, okay, well, they're going to end up dumping into this chest. And so what we want to do is say, okay, from this chest, you're going to take and you're going to insert into this chest. You're also going to need to insert, though, redstone, which is going to be part of the crafting recipe. And you're going to want to insert printed silicone. Okay, so printed silicone. And we're going to need to insert those into specific slots. The printed silicone is going to need to go on the bottom. Redstone is going to need to go in the back. That's going to go into the top. So let's take care of the redstone first, the central item, because I can set that as one card to handle all of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our card holder. We're going to take 3 of those, pull them to the side, and we're going to say you are going to insert. You're going to insert from the default side is fine because it's going to insert from the back, which is where the nodes are attached. We can set that to the next channel, I guess, which is going to be blue. And we're going to say you are going to insert. Well, I can't filter because I don't have... I'm configuring all of them at once, aren't I? So I can't do that, but I can take them out now. And now I can insert. You are going to filter and you are going to allow redstone. And then you are going to allow redstone. And then you are going to allow redstone. And you're going to insert from the back. So if I go here and I say, okay, you get that, you get that, you get that, and you get that. If I now go ahead and bind these together, and I say, okay, my friend, you're going to be linked to here, here, and here. And then we go ahead and get our extract going from our chest. So I get another item card. Just a single item card this time. And you are going to be an extract. And it can just extract as is. You're going to be on the blue channel. Right? I think. Well, that's where it's going. We can go ahead and grab this guy, set him up, and we should get redstone deposited into each of these. If there was redstone in here. There. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some redstone so we can validate that it's going to insert into all three of them. And again, it'll only be allowed to insert one because that's all that can be held inside of here is one redstone. Good. That takes care of the redstone. Let's take care of the printed silicone. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and grab 1, 2, 3. This time it does have to be sneaky. It's going to insert from the bottom of the machine. And we're going to go ahead and commit that. We're going to grab these 3. 2 and 3. We do need to go ahead and set them up to be on the blue channel again, I guess. You're going to insert, but this time you're only going to insert printed silicone. So that was you. That was number 1. Blue channel, insert. I don't really think that these channels are necessary right now because we're not really like, each one's not getting something different. I don't know. For posterity's sake, I'm setting up channels. And then you are all set to be sneaky on the down, right? So if I go ahead and apply you, and apply you, if I put this in here and I grab some more, each one of those should get their printed silicone. Good. Now I need to set up 3 more. You are going to insert, but you're going to be sneaky from the top this time. So it's the up. Okay, commit it. We'll set it to channel blue. Then we'll go ahead and grab them. And these guys are going to be set to insert their specific items. So we're going to go printed, calculation, and engineering. First one is going to be printed. So filter, printed. Second one is going to be calculation. And third is going to be engineering. Okay. And you guys are all going to insert on the front, which is the south, right? We'll set these up specific so that it inserts from the front. Since the redstone's coming from the back, I don't want anything to get miscombobulated, I guess. So we can do that, that, and that. And if I put all of these back in here, they should all... Oh, no, I lied. Why did I do that? They do need to be, they are specific. They need to be inserting it on the up, which I think I had configured, didn't I? That's you. Up. And you. Up. There we go. Crafted, crafted, crafted. And now we have a logic processor out, and it automatically refilled the redstone and the silicone. Good. So now all we need to do is say we need to extract this, and this can be extracted from the south side. So we need to get 3 more cards. The south side being the front. These are going to be an extract, and we are going to filter that. We'll say you're going to extract on the yellow channel, I guess. We'll take those out. You are going to extract this, and extract this. And we're filtering it just so that it doesn't take out the redstone or take out anything else that it could possibly take out. So we'll set up logic processor on this one. You are going to extract calculation processor, and then you are going to extract the engineering processor. Okay. And then you can go away. We need 1 more, which is going to be an insert, and it's going to insert on the yellow channel, and it's going to insert right into that chest that we had there. So let's grab our wrench. Let's put these in here first before I do anything else. Otherwise, I'm going to mix them up. Okay. Then we're going to grab this. You're going to be that item card. You're going to insert into the chest on this side. And then we need to link all these with this guy. So you, and you all get linked together. And now, if that is set up correctly, we should... I know it's not going to be automated at the moment until I set up the patterns, but if I throw these in here with enough... I don't understand what's happening. Enough of redstone and enough printed silicone. I don't understand what's happening there because it's pulling weird. It's just being weird. If I do that, we should have a system going. We should have an automation running. Bam, it pulls everything over there, pulls it into there, and then they get imported into the system. And we have processors automated. I like it. Mostly. We are missing one step, and that is to actually do the automation portion, which is just to tell the system, hey, dump this stuff into that chest. So we got that going. Then we have this. And then we have this. Dump all of that into this chest for me when we need to craft them. And it'll do it. And it'll do it well. And it'll do it fast. And it'll do it easily. And we have automated our circuits. I like it. Like I said, it's not the... We could make it better. I just don't know LaserIO enough. I don't know. I need to figure out what those channels really operate. Like, what are the channels there to do? I'm obviously it's to sort items and make things, be specifically going on. I don't know if I'm explaining myself well. To make sure that only the gold only goes on the gold channel, right? And whatever operation I have is only operating on that channel, so that I don't have redstone going into the wrong place and things like that. It's filtering by channel, and we can do the same like with XNet. Okay, so this same very similar to how we've operated with XNet. It's just using a new mod with a little slightly different process. Personally, I prefer XNet as it is, because I don't need to set up cards for each one of these. I don't need to do all of this crazy stuff. I can just plop down my controller, go into my controller and say, hey, move this here, filter it, move this here, filter it, insert on the top, insert on the bottom. So I like XNet, but I wanted to try out LaserIO and see how it works. I do like the wireless, especially the wireless power capabilities. So we can just have this like sending power over to here and we don't have to worry about it or anything like that. But for my purposes here, I'm a fan of XNet, though I know XNet can be complicated and confusing, and so some people may not like XNet because of that. Now we are because I needed 3 ultimately of each of these to do this craft. I don't want to do this, so we'll let this do its thing. We're gonna empty this, and I want to test the automation of this now. So if I say I wanted circuits, not circuits, processors. I want, well, I already have 64 of those. Oh, don't do that. I keep forgetting. I can't do that in this. I don't know what's going on there. It's inventory's profile next that's causing that issue. And I looked through the config and I can't figure out how to not let that happen. So yeah, pain. And I don't need circuits. I need processors. But well, might as well grab 64. Like, it doesn't hurt to have it. We have the resources for it. So let's grab 64, 64. And 64. And what it should do is dump 3 stacks of redstone, 3 stacks of printed silicone, and 3 stacks, and then a stack of each of the things, right? Redstone, silicone, redstone, silicone, redstone. Perfect. So that concerns me. Oh, it's still putting stuff. It's still doing its thing because these aren't very fast. We don't have acceleration cards, or actually, can these even have acceleration cards? It doesn't even look like it. Well, they're going up. It's doing its thing. Oh, I see what's happening. These are getting pulled. It's refilling into those slots, but it'll work. All of the items were there, so it's going to do its thing, and we should be good to go. And it's making more of those because we didn't have enough of them because I cooked them all up to make the circuits. Okay, cool. But everything's doing it. It's going, and there's our stuff. Bam. I like it. Automated. That's automated. The only other major thing that we need to really automate now with the inscribers or the chargers, if we go take a look at charger, we can automate the setup of Certus quartz crystals into charged Certus quartz. So I could set up a automation for that, similar to how we have over here, where I could even use this interface that says keep a Certus quartz in here, and then I can have the Certus quartz get moved into there, charged, and then pumped back into there. Because again, we have Certus quartz available to us on craft. I only have 82 in here, but there's literally hundreds of them in a drawer chilling out over here. I could set this drawer up. I could have this just instead of going into here, because like we have 2,000 of them in here, and then this is back stuff, I'm assuming. I could just route this into the interface, probably a good idea, and then have a drawer set up over there, so that way we can have and these are the clusters actually, though. In order to get those clusters to go into the Certus quartz, we have to crush it, don't we? And we can't crush it. Yeah, we have to use this crusher to do it. We can't. I forgot about that part. It has to be done in this crusher to get this. We can't get this any other way unless we do this, but that would be, nope. Okay, so nope. Yeah. These Certus quartz clusters, literally the only usage is either plant them and then let them break. But remember, we tried that, and you have to hand break this or throw it into the crusher here to get more Certus quartz. So really, I guess we can't. Man, I could run something from here. This doesn't need to exist anymore. I could set up a laser node to extract from here, drop it into this chest, drop there, and then from there import into the system. I happen to have 3 laser nodes. I would need another one. But these all should be in range, right? Let me get one more. Let's do this. It was not intended, but there we go. Okay, so we can do that. So we're going to need to extract from the bottom here. So I need cards. Where's my carderator? You. Give me a card. You're going to extract from the bottom. Default side, that's fine. So we can set that there. Let's see if these are all in range. That's going to determine if this is going to work. So you're going to have to send items over to here. And then output is, you are going to send items over here. You are going to retrieve items and send it here. All within range? Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's do this. All right, so you're going to extract from the below, which is going to be this drawer. You're going to insert and send it over to there. So let's grab a single item card. I keep right-clicking to pick up one, but that's configuring. You are going to insert to the bottom. That's fine. And if I do this, it should now start inserting those, which is going to put them into there. And then they're going to come out of here. You are going to extract from below. And I'm just going to go like this. You're going to extract from the down. And then one more. You are going to insert there. All right, we should get crystals coming into here. Yes? Yep, they are. They're coming into here. If we go look at Certus quartz crystals, number is going to go up. Okay. Let's go ahead and put those, if I don't already, then put them in a drawer so that way they're not filling up our system. I don't. There are going to be some that are in there. So what I need to do is come down here and say real quick, only extract for the moment. Or no, I'm sorry. Only insert. That way I can grab the extras. And I probably need to do the same with the printed silicone. There's probably, at least one in there. Good. Now I can set this back to bidirectional. And now it'll be good. Okay, well, hey, took care of Certus quartz crystals. So now the Certus quartz crystals are done, which means we could take care of the charging of them. Again, though, I need to figure out how that level emitter works. I don't need 100 million of them. I just need a few. Probably should go ahead and figure out while we're here, since I have them. Are they in here? No, they're in my inventory. How do these overclockers work, right? Because if I'm going to be extracting from this and I want to do this, card overclocker, 4 of them, does that just make it go super duper fast? Where's my bottleneck at now then? Or do I need to use a node overclocker? Maybe the node overclocker? On the down? Still only extracting one at a time. Is that because of the card? Oh, I see. Can I just like shift click this to a whole stack? Do I need these in here to do the whole stack? That just makes it do it faster, I'm assuming. And now these are, and that's just directly going as fast as it possibly can. And it's not like really anything. And that's just insert. I don't even think we need that. There we go. It's catching up. Bam. We didn't even need to do that. Oh, okay. So that can only transfer. All right. So with the overclockers, each time it doubles it. So we're able to do 8, 16, and then 32, and then 64. So right now it's extracting 8 at a time, which is obviously more than enough to keep up because it's producing 6 every time it does it. So we don't even need those. So we're good to go with that. Okay. Well, hey, we took care of that. That was a thing that needed to be done. I'm assuming this chest is... No, because it's only doing 1 at a time, which is fine. I'll keep 1 at a time going through there, and we're doing okay on power, I'm assuming. Right? Yep. It is inputting at 68. Our power flower's down there doing its job. It's keeping it up. I don't see the need to tear down that one. I did switch our mechanism stuff over here to a quantum entangle porter, so that way it is able to keep up with power. But outside of that, there's nothing else that's really, needed over there. So I think outside of the level emitter, that takes care of everything. I'm going to pause here really quick and try and figure out how that level emitter works, because I'd like to not overstuff our system with things. So give me a moment just to see if I can't research that really quick. Okay, I think I may know how to get this to work. So our redstone channel, I'm going to set it to, we'll set it to orange for this. I think what I have to do is put this on this side. Okay, so now, yes, redstone signal is being input into here onto the orange channel. So if I want to disable the extract of this, I need to set it to redstone operate only on high on the orange channel. And now silicone won't extract while that is emitting a signal. Right. And this is set to when printed silicone's 512. Printed silicone is at 535. Oh, and what I want to do, okay, so I need to change that to when it's a low signal. There we go. Look, it turned off. You can see the laser. It dimmed that laser. So now when we drop below 512 printed silicone, it will turn that laser back on, which will start this process. There we go. And now what that means is I could automate this other charger here by doing the same thing. All I have to do is set this up. Bam. You go there. Let's link up let's get a node. And we can set this up here. Bam. We are going to get a cable again. So let's do this. We'll put the cable there. We need another level emitter. Now, I don't think these will conflict, will they? Level emitter can go off of the cable here. And we're going to say when charged Certus is above 128. I don't know how much charged Certus ultimately we end up needing, but that way we have some on hand. How much do we have? 52. Okay. So when charged Certus is above 128, I guess, emit a redstone signal. Okay. Then we need to go ahead and link this up again so we can get power coming here. So we'll go ahead and do U to link to there. So now power will come in from over here. We'll get an energy card. I think I might have one more in here. Yep. Insert on this side. Okay, so now that's going to insert power. We're going to say over here, keep a Certus quartz in stock. Certus quartz crystal. So keep one of those in stock. And then we're going to do the whole rigmarole that we just did. So we're going to say, okay, you are going to extract. I need my filters. And I need you. You are going to extract Certus quartz. And actually, don't we have we have an extract already on this, right? And yeah, we don't need to filter this. This extract doesn't need to be filtered. We can leave the extract so it can extract whatever we want out of this. But so that's going to extract the sand and the silicone. We're going to filter on the input. So we're going to say on the input of this from the top. So you are going to be insert from the top the Certus quartz. And you are going to insert from the top. That's the up Certus quartz. Okay, so now it'll insert from the up the Certus quartz. It did. Now it turned it charged. I just want to make sure that this is set to up. Yep. Now I need another card. You are going to extract on the down the charged Certus quartz. Let's put the filter in there. Charged Certus quartz. And then it'll insert it back into here. And are you filtered? Yep. So we can just go ahead and say charged Certus quartz can filter into there. Now all I have to do is link those two again. So I need to link you to here, and now it'll start charging Certus quartz. And then I can have that level emitter. So I just need another redstone card. And we'll set it to a different channel. So this can be on the pink channel. Bam. Then on this one, the extract, right? Not the redstone card, the south side, the item card, which will be the insert, will operate on the purple. So it won't insert the Certus quartz. And we can even change this so that it's not on the, it'll be you, not you. Ignored. You are low. You are low. Okay. So we should have no sand going into here, which is what I wanted to see. Yeah, so this is empty. This is going to charge. Once we get up to 128 charged Certus, it will kick this on, which will turn off the inserting of the Certus quartz, which means it's not going to be able to extract the Certus quartz either. It's going to have nowhere to go, and this will just chill out there. So we'll only ever have 128 charged Certus in our inventory. And we don't have to worry about extra, charge the Certus quartz that we have over there, just, going nowhere, and doing its thing. And what'll happen is this will definitely back stuff. Nope, I lied. That'll have the issue too, where it's going to, have an issue with inserting and extracting. We could set up another level emitter on here so that this doesn't insert. Level emitter. Is that? I don't think that's going to, yeah, that's not, nope, don't do that. That's going to break that cable. Grab the network tool acts as the wrench, doesn't it? I don't even actually need another wrench. I can just use the network tool. So we'll do that. Then we'll put our level emitter on the bottom. Bam. You're going to emit when Certus quartz is above 1024, I guess. I don't think we're going to need more than 1024 Certus quartz. Emit a signal there, and then redstone card again. That thing is stuck on crafting 2. We need to figure that out. And input on redstone channel orange. And then on the south side, west side, you will only insert with a low signal on orange. Which means that it should stop transferring items. Yep. So this is not, because there's nowhere for it to go. It'll just fill this gold chest up. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. We could even put a redstone card over here because that channel is here. We could honestly stop it from pulling from here. I kind of like that idea. On orange. No, because it's not sending the redstone signal, is it? Oh, you know why? Because these aren't connected, though. If these were connected, that would work. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about the extract. Now what that'll do is allow this to pull the items, which will keep this chest clear, but it's not going to send anything. So that way this can back stuff. Yeah, there we go. So now we can see that's disabled, which will back stuff this, which will get us a back stuff here. but it won't fill up this in case we need to use that crusher for anything else, and then that chest ends up full. So anything that comes into here will get processed. I like that idea. Cool. Okay, I think that's going to wrap up today's episode. So there we go. LaserIO. LaserIO in a nutshell. Like I said, I do prefer XNet so far, but it does have its uses. I like this setup here. I don't know. I could replicate something like this with XNet, but it would be dire wire. There would be cable mess everywhere, and this does allow for wireless sending of these signals, which honestly, that part is great. So I'm not going to complain there at all. No dire wire. So LaserIO has its usage. It'll probably get more usage from me in the future. Probably not for something like that kind of automation where it's a little bit more complicated, where XNet would be a little easier for me to set up. But simple things like this, for sure, LaserIO could be much more handy. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.